And welcome back once again to Warcraft 3. When we last left off, we did the first mission of the Undead campaign. So let's go ahead and do Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Digging Up the Dead. The next morning on the outskirts of Enderhall.
What the hell is that?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out.
Yay, meat wagons! Alright, so, one control group, two control group. Meat wagons are the siege units for the undead. They are slow, they are very, very fragile, but they do an awful amount of damage. They do a good amount of damage, have a very good range, and they can store corpses, which is very good for certain strategies. Forgive me, allergies. Sound a little nasally today, more than I sound normally. So let's just go past this and take on these footmen. No. Take on the footmen. Can't see the other footman. Ah, there he is. Bars are obscuring him.
Arthas, stop this madness before it's too late.
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed.
We'll blow that up so they don't hurt our ghouls. Alright. Are there any more towers? No. Uh-oh, Paladin! Shit. Well, crap. Paladins are like this perfect anti-undead.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
Yeah. Don't worry about losing. There's probably actually no way I can lose. Because look at all these potions I have, man. And the paladin is down. I want that. Lost all my ghouls, though. Oh well, no big deal. Not a big deal at all. No, Arthas. We should go here.
Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
quell the loss.
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunwell can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the Necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish.
An urn. You're going to stuff a whole body into an urn. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see.
Blight is created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto Blight, with the exception of the Necropolis.
There is one other exception, the Haunted Gold Mine. You can haunt a gold mine and it will also summon Blight. Ghouls are the units that...
The undead must haunt the gold mine before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold.
And ghouls must be the ones to gather lumber. An acolyte, when it summons a building, it doesn't have to stay there. The building keeps summoning even after he's gone off and done something else, as you can see. If you've played StarCraft, this is basically how the Protoss worked. Let's see. Yeah, there's some golems and stuff down there. Arthas, you need to stand guard.
Summoning is complete.
Yes. Lots of blight for me to work with. So,
Summoning
I
is
want to do
complete.
that.
When standing on Blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster.
In fact, I'm fairly certain they don't regenerate at all if they're not standing on blight, unless they have a Death Knight with them. Ziggurats are the food-providing unit of the undead, and also their tower. But they don't shoot, well, right away. You have to upgrade them. You may have noticed that there were some of the Ziggurats. If you've never played Warcraft 3, and you didn't know exactly what was going on, you may have noticed that some of the Ziggurats that we were fighting in the previous campaign didn't shoot at us. Build an altar in case Arthas dies.
Summoning is complete.
Let's see.
Summoning is complete.
Build a nice little spread pattern of towers. Graveyards serve three purposes in this game. One, they are a lumber drop-off point like the lumber mill from the humans. Two, they hold all of the undead's upgrades like the blacksmith from the humans. And three,
Summoning is complete.
they create an infinite supply of corpses.
Summoning is complete.
Alright, now the crypt is the basic unit building infantry summoning place for the undead. And I want two of them.
Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
They talk about, in the context of the game, they talk about corpses as this big resource that undead must have. But really, It's not. It's nice to have if you're using ghouls, and in the expansion abominations, it's nice to have. Well, it's pretty much required to have if you're using. Well, let's see. Actually, I want to build one more of these, and there.
Summoning is complete.
And there, and then I want you to go back to summoning me gold.
Summoning is complete.
Ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army.
More gold is required.
Okie dokie. I've already got ghouls harvesting lumber. 3 is enough. You guys, I want you to stand down here. You have to be very, very careful when using siege units to defend your base, because their splash damage will damage your own buildings.
Is complete.
That can be bad. That can be very bad.
Summoning is complete.
More gold is required.
Summoning is complete.
Hey, as long as you dudes are beating on Arthas, you're not beating on my very fragile ghouls. Alright, they pretty much got that covered. Excuse me. Get 1 spirit tower. Eventually I want to get all 6, but, you know, for now, 1 will have to do. One shall have to do. And you can... okay. Wait a minute. What is the point? Oh, that's right. More meat wagons. Okay. In the original Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos,
Upgrade complete.
when you upgrade your necropolis to a Halls of the Dead or a Black Citadel, I guess the best way to describe it becomes this giant Death Star,
Research complete.
just giant Death Star attack tower. Does lots of damage. Lots of damage. And it just can wreck lots of smaller units. Now, in the expansion, I think for the missions it still does that, but for the for like the multiplayer, they had changed it to only do a very small amount of damage, and then it had a slowing attack. So it's not as good, but still, it's a nice little thing to have. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I want to go down here with Arthas. Got a couple of ghouls up here standing guard.
Research complete.
Alright, that should be enough.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I want to kill this rock golem. Now, don't forget, golems are immune to magic. Alrighty. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get through me. Get through that, I don't think, especially when I upgrade these remaining towers. Is 5 ghouls going to be enough? Well, I hope so. And